What is happening, y'all? Welcome to Nioh 2 on PC. Wow, look how fresh it is. Look how fast it is. So yes, the folks at Koei Tecmo gave me early access to the PC version. Move the mouse around. A couple things. The mouse cursor is stuck in the middle of the screen. That'll get fixed at launch. I cannot go up to Nightmare Bringer. I can get to Nightmare Bringer, but that's the embargo. I can't fight Nightmare Bringer on stream yet. Otherwise, I could go all the way to the end of the game. So we are just burning through the campaign. I already started. As you can see, most of Awaken is done. Which one did I miss? The Greedy Hunter. I also have a shit ton of Amrita and gold and everything else. I already figured out the cheat engine values for that shit, so you'll notice all of this is maxed out. We mentioned this back with Nioh 2 on PS5 or PS4, but I've done everything in this game. I'm not interested in leveling up from scratch again. Just, you know, not something I'm interested in doing. So I went ahead and figured out the addresses for Amrita, for gold, for Shifling, for pretty much all that stuff. So I'm still going to be playing through the game, obviously, but the main reason that I'm jumping into Nioh 2 on PC is to test out new builds and make ridiculously OP builds and basically do things that I would have liked to do on PlayStation, but would have taken hours on end. So I just want to put that out there because, you know, obviously our character, like, we're at the start of the game and we're already level 300, and I know some people don't like it when stuff like that happens. So just being upfront and honest with y'all in advance, you know, we are already max level, we already have our Amrita, etc., etc. So if you are very anti-cheat engine and you don't want to watch it all, I understand. But after 1,000 hours of Nioh on PS4, I can't start from scratch again. I can't. Oh, no! I'm so glad I beat him there. I mean, a lot of people are. A lot of people are. I actually, for those that really don't give a shit, I actually posted my cheat engine table on the cheat engine forums as well. Oh, we got claws already. Don't worry. I got them. I don't have the stats to use them properly, but no, sir, we got claws. I already found the Tsuchigumo claw fists. Audio's a bit loud. Holy shit, it is. Yeah, that is really loud. Okay, hang on. Do this. That should be better. That should be better. Will Nioh 2 be mod friendly? Maybe. I think 1 was pretty mod friendly. Game only have 60 and 120 FPS modes. Like, that's what the game is going to stick at, a no unlocked frame rate. Let me get out of this mission and I'll check for you. Nioh PC is just to be OP and have fun. The grinding is subjectively fun on console, but on PC it's too easy to avoid the grind. Yeah. Alright, so, settings. let's go graphics. So the frame rate cap's grayed out for some reason. Let me... Highest quality, action. I had it on custom. Let me try putting it to full screen and see if I can tweak things. Wait, why is it locked at 30 now? What the hell? It was at 60 and now it's stuck at 30. Hang on. Action, highest quality. Borderless. I know ultra wide is, it doesn't quite work yet, but it's set to work soon. Shadows, motion blur I have turned off. On, high, and then shadow play highlights. But yeah, the frame rate cap, I can't seem to put it past 60. You might be able to modify it with launch commands in Steam, but I'm not 100%. But yeah, it has... Oh, you're not gonna... We have 4K ultra wide. We're playing 1440 with frame at 60. PS5 is getting 120 FPS patch with Nioh 2 once the PC edition launches. Can the PS5 even do that though? How is that name pronounced? Tengaku? Oh, you're talking to that dude. So anyway, because we kind of power leveled here, I can use whatever weapon. So if y'all want to see a particular weapon, just be like, yo, pull out blah blah blah, and I could probably use it. I mean, to be fair, this early in the game with my stats what they are, I can work with pretty much anything and be fine. How's the optimization? I haven't checked actually. I'll pull up Task Manager here, and I will tell you as we're playing. So given this is playing and streaming, we're streaming at 1440 and playing 1440. Right now, I am at 12% CPU. I am at 2.5 gigs of memory, and it's using about 50 to 60% of an RTX 3080. So Streamlabs, I'm not having any hiccups streaming it, which is good. So this is all gear you're picking up, then I'd assume. Yeah, I don't really need loots or anything. I mean, honestly, until we get to Demon, y'all know it's not like loot really matters in Nioh until you're at higher difficulties anyway. Bonk. This Tengu is not playing with me at all. Come on, man. Oh my god. I should have just stuck with this weapon. I was like trying to branch out and use other weapons, things like the spear. and I just get like crapped on because I'm not nearly as good with them as I am with other stuff. Yeah, I mean, as long as the stream is smooth, then I would say there's no issues with optimization, because I'm not... The gameplay is super smooth. I'm not seeing any dips on the stream at all. Isn't there a... I think part of it, I'm just so used to like just dunking on shit, and the spear is not a... By comparison, the spear feels so slow. I mean, I'm gonna be using a bunch of stuff. I'll probably use a spear for this match, and then I'll use like a switch glaive, and then I'll probably use a new weapon every level we do. How much did I drop on GME? We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. I don't like going into finances, but a lot. To the moon. Spear gets boring quick. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I feel like there should have been other... Really only one Kodama up till that point? Are the keyboard and mouse controls? I haven't tried them at all. I mean, I can... WASD. That looks like that. Yeah, so right click and left click are heavy. Space is sprint. I mean, I can try. I don't know how to lock on. I'll try fighting something keyboard and mouse. Nah, no. All the money I put into GME is like extra money that I basically looked at it like I was going to a casino. I was like, I'm gonna put money in, and if I lose it, oh well. E? Okay, E picks up. You really play it on keyboard and mouse? I mean, I'm playing it right now, keyboard and mouse. It seems it's a little weird, but it's working. Now let me try fighting something. Yeah, basically, because like I mean, I'm not gonna pull money out of retirement. I'm not gonna pull money out of my my like house fund. I'm not gonna pull. What is the lock on? I don't know how to lock on. Nope. Going back to the controller. But yeah, I took. I mean, it's the end of the month. I'm about to get paid. I had extra money sitting in my checking account. I poured all that extra money into Robinhood and bought stock with it. And if it goes tits up, oh well. If it goes to the moon, then I'll probably take that money and buy a car or something. Display simple notifications. Wyra, you're dookie. I don't even want to know what my character looks so fucking bad. So I made him look like William. I did the William skin because y'all don't want to know. My guy, I look like an edgy anime character. I'm below 100. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff. Most of my stuff, I invest in. A lot of my stock is Invesco, which is it's just a multi-stock, similar to like S&P 500, but it's mostly with tech companies. That's where I have the largest part of my portfolio. But we were talking about. So for those that are like, what the hell is he going on about? Basically, there is a subreddit called Wall Street Bets that, I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like if a bunch of Reddit day traders got a hold of a Bloomberg terminal, and frequently there's like people, like a lot of it is people doing calls, and calls are like bets. It's literally you gambling with the stock market. Like an idea of a call would be, let's say I did a call for, I don't know, we'll say, I did a call for Pepsi, right? The idea would be that if Pepsi was selling for $50 and I could buy a Pepsi call, I could buy 100 shares of it, and the price to break even or whatever, you know, I buy 100 shares and I pay, we'll say, $2,000 for the right to buy shares at 30. It's like I'm betting that within this time period that Pepsi is going to grow and it'll be worthwhile for me to buy those shares at that price. And then when that time comes, if I want to spend all my money and buy all those shares, I can. And because you put out that call, you have to sell me your shares at that price. So it's quite literally gambling. You know, a more simple way to do it would be like if you had trading cards and your trading cards were worth $5 a piece. It would be like I came up to you and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you $1,000 now. But in a year from now, if those cards you have go up in value, I'm still gonna only pay you $5 a piece for them. And you're taking that money and being like, yeah, okay. And then hoping that the cards are gonna stay the value. And so, because if the cards go up, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm buying all of your trading cards, and you're losing money on those trading cards. That's probably the most simple way I can think to explain it. I just learned all this shit myself. So anyway. All the people on Reddit kept buying stuff, buying GameStop stock. Just buy and buy it and buy it and buy it and buy it. And people just kept fucking buying it. So now GameStop, and as you all know, GameSpot isn't exactly like, you know, nobody thinks of GameStop when they think of like a money company. It's like a fucking meme, you know? Most stuff is purchased digitally these days. But anyway, there's so many people that are doing this with GameStop stock that all of a sudden it looks like it's valuable. So the idea is, even though GameStop itself barely makes any money, right now, instead of being worth $5 for one share, GameStop is selling for like $70 a share, because a bunch of day traders are like, yep, I'd pay $70 for it. So what's happening is the people that actually do this shit as like their job. Like when I say as a job, I mean like, you know, the people in Wall Street. This has created a weird situation where the people that, like, you know, New York Stock Exchange, Bloomberg, shit like that, these people do not see any value from the GameStop stock. You know, they're looking at it like, what the hell, why is this suddenly selling? This doesn't make any sense. So they are essentially just selling away the stock because, you know, it's GameStop. But what's happening is, as they sell it, more and more people keep buying it and buying it and buying it. So GameStop keeps climbing, and at the rate it's going, what looks like it's going to happen is something that's known as an infinite squeeze, where if this keeps happening to the market, GameStop is suddenly going to be selling for like $1,000 a share. And the best way to think of it is what is happening is hundreds of thousands of regular Joes have all banded together to buy GameStop, and there's a chance they could screw over big Mr. Moneybucks on Wall Street who makes billions of dollars. That's my understanding of it. I don't know how accurate that is. All I know is that I took a bunch of money and I bought GameStop because that's what the idiots on Wall Street bet said. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've been following the story and like what's happening for like weeks now, just because I find it hilarious that these people just keep buying more and more stocks. And finally, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta get in there myself. So I dropped money and bought a bunch of stock as well. Even though I have zero interest in fucking GameStop. So as soon as it hits the moon, I am going to sell out and make that money, and that's that. Oh, while they're fucking all the major hedge funds if they're betting against it. Yeah, exactly. So it's just people just keep buying it more and more and more. And what's happening is these hedge fund managers, these, you know, fat Wall Street cats, if you will, they are the ones that are set to lose money. So if this just keeps, I mean, it can't possibly go tits up, right? That's what they say. I just think it's fun. To me, it's like a drama show. I'm like, oh, this is exciting. I have some extra income. I'm gonna, yes, I will buy some of the stocks as well. But I am not I'm not invested in this the way that like somebody that's an actual trader is. I do all of my actual investments I do with an investment firm. So like I have like an actual portfolio that someone else manages that I don't really fuck with at all. And then I have this, which is me taking a bunch of money and sending it to how do I get over to you from below? When's the Robin Hood stock street? 20% gain since Friday, even with the dip today. I mean, if this infinite squeeze thing that people are talking about actually happens, all I know is that it's going to help give me the rest of the down payment I need for a new house. I mean, I already got my down payment together, but I'll have a heftier down payment if this whole infinite squeeze 1000% increase thing happens. One guy turned 50,000 and turned, yeah. See, that's the thing, is like people are taking these calls, and there's instances where people have taken, you know, $20,000-$50,000, put it into the market, and now they have millions. Now, see, that's the thing, is you hear about instances like that, and then all of a sudden people are like, what the fuck? Dude got 30 million off of 20,000. Oh, I'm gonna take my retirement and I'm gonna put it all into the market. That's stupid. Don't fucking do that. That is, I mean, in a sense, that's literally what Wall Street bets is. It's people that are just like, I'm gonna bet this, and they are betting exorbitant amounts of money on something that may or may not happen. And you know, sometimes people get fat paychecks, other times people lose their life savings. So it's just, you know, you gotta be, you have to, like, that's why, you know, if you're gonna do it like I am, just look at it like you're at a casino. Look at your account and say, you know what, I got $1,000 that if I lose this $1,000, like, it's gonna suck, but it's not the end of the world. And trade with that and only that, and don't touch any more money. That's the best way that I would describe it, because that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at it like it is, you know, quite literally like I am at Vegas gambling. I've taken out money, I've put it in, and we'll see what happens with that money. Scared money don't make no money. I mean, my money is in healthy investments. I like to I mean, just, I know I am not what you would what's the word, a bull? Just take it, buy more, never sell, or whatever. How's the FPS looking? It's good. Take this fiber and spread it out on that stock. Generally, a split is the fastest way to increase available stocks while reducing cost per share. It only gets you an investment boost. Yeah, I mean, like I said, all of my actual investments, believe it or not, I actually do with Endel. Endel actually does a, despite being the salt lord that he is, he's a pretty good investor. You can play mouse and keyboard. Controller is obviously better, but the shit, dude. Nioh 2 on PC or PS5? I mean, PC I can use cheat engine, so. Laser 40C219. See, that's the thing. I barely understand options. I was on the phone with Endel for like an hour today trying to understand how options work. Isn't that an artificial inflation scheme? Because best scenario is that when the bubble pops, someone who doesn't know what's going on is going to lose their money. Oh, what's happening right now with GameStop? Yes, it's 100% an artificial inflation scheme. GameStop is not worth that much money. It's not going to stay that high. I think they literally, like, people, they want to ride it up to 1,000, and the idea here is they're trying to, in a sense, just screw over hedge fund managers. They're trying to get the money out of Wall Street into their own pockets. So that's the most simple way to think about it. Yeah, I mean, options trading it's literally gambling. But like I said, that's why I said if you're gonna dabble in this, just take money that if you lose it, you're okay with losing it, because there's a good chance you could lose it. The GME keeps rising like a meme. You'll pocket a crazy load of money from shorters left their positions open. Yeah. And if it doesn't, then I just find the whole thing funny, personally. I think it's a funny meme, and I put money in on it because I don't know. I just sat there like watching it grow and grow and grow, and finally was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's join the fun. $30.70 at 1440. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm running a 3080 and I'm getting steady frames with only about 50% of my GPU being used. So if I only need 50% of a 3080 to get a static 60, you'll be able to get that for sure on a 3070. The dip's too low, I'll sell. Nah, man, hold that shit. Hold it. Hold it till the moon. Yeah. You gotta hold it till it's at 1,000. You can just watch the Nioh Let's Play. It's basically 1,000 or 100%. don't know how to invest and I'm afraid of losing stuff. I mean, pay either you you go with an investment firm and they take care of it for you, or you just play a bunch or educate yourself. No, no! Oh, god damn it. That's what I get for looking at chat. At this rate, anything I make, I rebuy more shares. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is that the people that you see with, like, crazy gains, like, I could never do the shit where people are like, oh, you know, I put 100,000 into Wall Street, or 100,000 in on this. Like, no, that is insane. Like, even just imagining putting, you know, $100,000 of, like, essentially retirement money in on a meme. No, I could never do that. I talked myself out of dropping 5,000 back in the day when Google was 20 a share. I mean, there's always times like that, you know. I remember when I remember when Bitcoin, I remember when I moved to Nashville, Bitcoins were worth about $100 a pop. And I remember, like, sitting there talking with my coworkers, and we were like, should we buy in on this stuff? Like, I don't know. I don't understand this whole crypto thing, and I was like, I'm not gonna buy in on it. I've always thought back and been like, fuck, man, if I had dropped like $2 grand then, it would have been $1 million. Playing with 100K is insane. Might as well let me burn it with firearms, right? That's my I mean, everyone's cutoff is gonna be different, but what I like to say is, I would say look at a paycheck, and if you can, I would not play around with more than one paycheck worth of money. So, you know, if you every 2 weeks you usually get paid. If you made 2,000 for those 2 weeks, that can be your fuck around money. Never more than that. If you make 10,000 in 2 weeks, fuck around with 10,000. And if you make $100 million in 2 weeks, fuck around with that. That's the way I look at it. Is because if I was gonna go to Vegas, like, and you know, actually go and gamble real money, that's about what I would go. I would take about 2 weeks of pay worth, or 2 weeks of pay with me to Vegas, to blow at casinos. So that's how much I'm willing to fuck around with on Wall Street bets, doing dumb shit like that. I mean, there's people that have, like, stupid amounts of money like that. It's the crazy thing, when you see these, you see these people that are actually, like, they're spending that much. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's, I mean, it's almost unimaginable. Like, the guy, I was like, 'cause I was looking at, just looking at stuff on WSB earlier, and it was the one dude, like, his cart, with the amount of calls he has, it's currently worth, like, 23 million. And dude's still like, holding for more. I'm like, dude, no, I could not. So like, that's the kind of shit where I'm like, no. If I had enough shares that it was 23 million, my ass would have cashed out already, and I would have put that shit into like a mutual fund, and then just lived off of dividends for the rest of my life. But the thing is, the kind of people that make that amount of money, like, I think I'm pretty sure it's like the risk at that point. Like, they get an erection from the risk. Like, I can't imagine that, you know? Because at that, I mean, just, yeah, solid guy buy 20,000 shares. Yeah, right? Like, I mean, just for the math here, at $22 million, right? Let's say you were to just invest that, and let's say you had a low return of like 3%. 3% you could get in most investment accounts. More than that, actually. That is enough. 22 million times a 3% return every single year. Every year you would get $660,000 to live off of. You could cash out and make $500,000 a year for doing nothing, for fucking touching your dick for the rest of your life, pretty much. Change title to Nioh 2 PC investment GME. That's all we're talking about. It's hilarious though. Like, it really is. It really is like funny to follow this shit along. I would do something stupid and buy stocks and SpaghettiOs, lose everything. Oh man, I mean that's the goal. That's the goal, right? Is get a fat, comfy investment portfolio and live off dividends. That's the dream. Change settings to custom. We didn't. That wasn't working. Maybe it's in the start before the game boots. It could be. I'll have to check. We'll go back to the title screen after this fight. Big cash from GME investments? No. I didn't bother with options at all. I bought some stock, but you would need to have options to make mansion money. And it's honestly a little, I think it's too late to buy into the kind of options you would need. Cuz you needed the $20 call options. And you needed them like way back when that shit was worth it. Now, I mean, again, I don't know. I would to actually gamble, I would need like 50 grand worth of capital to just blow in the market for how much the puts and shit are going for now. Alright, Dad. Look at my character. I look like an anime reject. Opinion on the game? Oh, Nioh's great, obviously.
Yes, yes.
木を切るなら任せろだとよ。
How far am I? I just did Mysterious One Night Castle. Oh shit. Let's go to here and see if we can do 120 FPS from this. $120. Alright, let's bump it up to 120. All the frames! This might put, oh man, it's so fucking smooth. I'm on a 1440 monitor, so. Alright, this next mission, we're gonna use a... Let's use hatchets. Definitely pushing the graphics card a little bit higher, but oh shit, I'm not even sure if yeah, I haven't set up my hatchets, I don't think. Let me check. I've not. Alright, here we go. It's definitely topping out my GPU, having it at 120. I'll probably put it back down to 60. The 60 is what I'm streaming at anyway. Looks like the streaming camera. Oh, hang on. If I'm fuzzy, that's... I know why that is. Hang on. That's the fucking camera being a bitch. The camera, so... And I don't know how to stop this. But my camera keeps turning on autofocus. And the autofocus will like... like anytime I lean back, it'll like focus out and then focus in. And I'm like, what the shit? And I can't disable it. It's bothering me. First try, let's go. I mean, it looks easy because I've played for, well, I'm also level 300, so. A second. Jack, what do you want? Okay. Okay. Camera looks okay. What? Is there something wrong? Do I not look okay? Alright, chat. What weapon are we using next? What weapon? Next up we got... Well, hang on. First let me put it back down to 60. I'm gonna put it at 60. Because we're streaming at 60. If I was playing on my own, 120 is fine, but since the PC needs to render both Nioh and the stream, I'd rather it just be a static 60 for you and me than I get 120 and y'all occasionally dip. Any thoughts on what build you want to do for PC? I'll have to try out a couple. Oh, you know what? We gotta knock out the, not there. Yeah, it's this. Knock this out. It does not share your save game from PlayStation. There is OP when it's fighting humans because I can hit them and knock them down their head. Boku den, bam bam. Is Nagi Susano build? Yeah. I might do one of those. Go to shrine before the boss quit, upload. Oh, you're talking about scumming? What's this? Oh. I just got a key for the final Dead Cells expansion. Dead Cells Fatal Falls. I'll have to install that. Looks like we're gonna have a Dead Cells stream this week. I'm gonna try using copper BBs. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, dude, I can't wait. I'm never gonna have to farm a smith and text again. This is PC time, baby. Got perfect armor, every fix I want. And I got Dread asking me some stuff. What was that? You just made me buy some GME shares? Bro, do not listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. You should not be listening to me. How am I going to you? I go to dojo. Unlock my skills. What's this? Yahweh has become Chat's fiduciary? No. No. Let's see what the running attack for each. That's pretty quick. Sloth. Yeah, we ain't seen Wukong for a long time. Just pop that. Let me ask Paige what our dinner plan is tonight. Alright, with that done, we can get... Okay, we can get some better stuff. Let's grab Prot. Extraction. I love me extraction talismans. Wealthbringer I don't care for, neither with the Carnage. Arc Yokai is good though. I like Arc Yokai. Never a fan of Carnage. Fire resistance. Water resistance. Lightning resistance. Grab this so I can pick up Earth Folding. What do you want, Harley Man Mouse? Groove Oasis, Life Leech. Max that. Water, Shikigami. Water Familiar, Lightning Familiar is there. Shit, I need this. I'm gonna have to redo these buttons. And part of it, I'm missing so many, hair locks. I don't have the hair locks. Hang on. Let me go to Dojo, reset. I'm gonna pick up the stuff that was most important to me on PS4 first. Incantation, let me get that. I always pick up the resistances. Arc Yokai. Barrier Talisman. Barrier Decree. Extraction is good. Protection, make those cheap. Sloth I rarely use, but I'll do that. I got 15 points. Purifying Shot, Blessed Shot, Guardian Spirit, Key Burst, Life Seal I never got used to. Lightning Shikigami. Weakness and Devigorate, not that worried about those. And the health gain from elixirs. Do I really need that? Life Leech, Oasis, Rejuve, and then health gain from elixirs. Yeah, we'll get that. I think we're good there. Because the rest of the stuff I want is the familiars, so we'll pause there. As for ninja, quick change needs to be dirt cheap, sneak attack, 3 tiger running. That sneak thief gets cheaper. Probably not gonna need that cheaper though. Those are the fireballs. That's lightning storm. These two are really good. Water one's kind of trash. And then yes. Paralysis resist. Elixir. I don't care about power pills or explosive or stun. Capacity. Frugality. Running speed and dash key consumption. Sneak thief. I think that's most of the stuff. I don't really care about thrown blade technique or that. Or saboteur. I want the shadow arts. Those are fun. Guess I could go paralytic ground fire. That one's useful to have maxed for farming runs. I think we're good there. Alright, let's do Hollow Fortress, and this time I will work with I kind of wanted to use Tonfa, but I don't have a high level Tonfa. Oh shit, I should check for armor first. I haven't looked at what was my armor here. Master Archer. What are my stats? They're like all maxed almost. Well, the stuff I could max, I maxed. Tonfa sound good, chat? Or y'all want to see a different weapon? Why the 9 dislikes? Probably because I said I was working with Cheat Engine, and there's a lot of people who get butthurt about Cheat Engine. Short sellers. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, like I said, I've spent my time. Exactly. Why grind all this shit again? I'm gonna max these out for crafting. I'm gonna put each of them at like 99999. I need to figure out patronage levels too, because I'm going to max them out too. Well, I guess patronage levels aren't that bad. So I need is those ones. Weapons. Why play again? I like the game. That's all the reason I need. Yo! Purple and imbue corruption. Equip that. Beautiful. How many hours? I'd have to turn on the PlayStation to check. My guess is over 1,000. You still get to chat up Tome? Yes. Yes, you do. Did she get banned for cheating? No. Who banned by who? By Steam? By YouTube? I mean, I don't know who you think is gonna ban me. The cheat police? Forgot I did the thing. I can get new skills. Heavenly Chain, yes. Heavenly Chain is good. Focus Strike is good. Can't get Dragon Slayer. Could do Thousand Tongues. I want Thousand Tongues or Tiger Bite. Kodamas? The Kodamas are gonna ban me. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like there's, you know, there's no one that would ban me. Do I want Thousand Tongues? Yeah, I'll get it. Care about that. Need these two. Those two are good. Alright, so my Tonfas are basically set. Move mouse. I can't. It's a bug. They're fixing it before launch. But yeah, see, even if I try to, mouse is stuck on the screen. If I'm playing, yeah, I just gotta leave it there. God, Tonfas are so good. Wild Lines, Demon Dance, Helling, Focus Strike. Stat is most important for a light build? What do you mean light? Like lightning? Or like lightweight? Urgency, that's what I was thinking of. I mean, you don't focus a stat for lightweight, you build a... You need to pick a weapon first. Builds in Nioh all start around a weapon. And then after your weapon, you can figure out what you want to do. Certain weapons are better at things than others. Like for lightweight, you would want to go probably Tonfa or Katana. Or maybe dual blade. And then based on your weapon, then you can start looking at the sets and determine a lightweight set. He did. Like, that just feels so much faster than trying to use the spear. And keep in mind, I mean, they're both at stats at 99. Ignore the mouse cursor, I can't do anything about it. It's an early release build. Mouse cursor is one of the bugs at the moment. Waiting on the day one patch. I'll just wear a white armor so you can't see it. It'll blend in. I do like that move. Yeah, the devs want to make sure everybody has to know that I am indeed on PC. Stab, stab, stab. Put on the frame counter? I don't know where to enable that. I mean, I could enable like I could do the NVIDIA one. What's the NVIDIA thing? I don't know what my NVIDIA thing is. I don't know, the NVIDIA overlay. What is the? I don't know what's the over here. I can probably pull it up. Here we go, in-game overlay. Bum 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 bum. HUD FPS top corner. And y'all still don't see it. I'll have to do this. Hang on. I'll need to turn it off and then turn that on. Y'all see the 60 now in the corner? This is doing a desktop capture versus a game capture. I mean, the chances of this dropping frames is pretty unlikely. It's kind of pointless to even show it on my PC. Will this game get DLSS? Probably not. Yeah, I'm the same, Tim. Like, I can visibly see if I'm dropping frames. I don't need some overlay thing on. Plus, I feel like the overlay affects my shit more. I don't know. The way I play, I don't want anything extra on, and that includes overlays. And I also would prefer to capture games directly, not using a desktop capture, because it's not as streamlined. I mean, seeing how well it runs on my rig too isn't exactly a good indication. I'm running on a 3090 or a 3080, you know. Like most people are not playing on 3080s. So, me getting a smooth 60 FPS does not mean everybody will, but I think they did a good job bringing it to PC. Oh my god, that Unruki beat my ass, bro. This is why I don't believe in Spear, man. Spear, any other weapon I could have dunked on him. No, this isn't even coming close to maxing out my shit. Chat, someone needs to explain to me why Spear is good. That dude didn't get to move, man. I can't get rid of the mouse pointer. I'm not gonna stream this until launch after this, because I'm so fucking tired of everybody wanting the mouse pointer gone. Like, I can't. Trust me, I would. If it was possible, no sane person would leave a mouse pointer in the middle of their screen if they could do anything about it, y'all. Come on. Not a serial killer. That's the only kind of person that would actively play a game for an hour and a half with a mouse pointer stuck in the middle of the screen on purpose, alright? Clearly, it is stuck there. Nobody would play willingly. Just like, fuck yeah, I love mouse pointers on my screen. Come on. Right, it's a bug in bright green, and then put it in the middle of the screen. God damn, Tampa's just out here destroying lives. We also need Nioh 1 PC save to use William's skin. I think so. I don't know what unlocked the Williams skin, to be honest with you. I just know it's the only skin I had available. And I didn't want to look like my... I didn't want to remake my character. I tried to use... I know that the PS4 codes don't work, because I tried to use a code. I was going to make my character look like Ciri from The Witcher. And the code that I tried to use for that, it just didn't go in. So, after that, I was like, well, I could remake my guy. And then I was like, you know, I don't want to remake my guy. And then I was like, well, I could make a new waifu. And then I was like, you know, that seems like a lot of work. And then I just went with like a generic anime protagonist face. And then I overrode it with William. No. Now, the only time I can move the cursor while the game is paused, but when I unpause it, as you can see, teleports right back. I mean, they'll obviously, that's not going to be the case for launch. Man, those beat so much more ass than the spear. No, it's not. It's not a cursor capture thing, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the game itself. I mean, I don't even know where I would disable that shit to begin with. In settings, so just deal with the cursor. Ignore the cursor, pretend it's not there. Let me see. Is there even a thing? Is there even a thing in where would I even do that in OBS? Disable cursor capture. Let me see. We're pausing the stream just for y'all, because y'all hate cursors so much. No, you can only do it in a display capture, I think. Let me see. Properties. Oh, well, hang on. Let me see. Alright, I hope y'all know I'm gonna suffer. I still have the cursor, but I think I got rid of the cursor so that y'all don't have to complain about it anymore. But I want y'all to know that I am still suffering. I still have a cursor on my screen, and it'll remain there for the rest of this stream. I thought we could suffer together, but I see where your priorities are now, chat. Just know that I will take on this burden on my own. The weight of the world. Forever staring at the cursor that's on my screen that no one but myself can see. Exactly. I suffer for all of you. I feel like there's one... Isn't there like one more Kodama around here? Ow, please stop. See, did Paige ever say anything about... Let's see. She did. Let me see what she said. I gotta do my dinner stuff. I got you got eggs and bacon, earlier pizza in the freezer. Nah, Cursor's gone forever. Y'all killed Cursey. You don't get to pick and choose when you have the cursor and when you don't. Big donk. Thought it was trash? I thought Fallen Order was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, dinner, it probably is steak. I'm just really hungry right now. Maybe I'll go make some toast. Anime talk. So, I'm a Spider, so what is great? Yes. Promised Neverland is brilliant. I mean, old news, but yes. The hidden dungeon only I can enter is good, but there's a lot of cringe in it. Hidden dungeon only I can enter is... yeah, it is cringe. I was like, it can't possibly get any worse than when he started nibbling on that chick's ear. And then he had a teacher sit on him. I mean, I'm to be honest, I don't know if I can continue watching that show in good faith. Because the way it's going, you know by like episode 7, he's gonna be like, the only way that I can get my magical powers is if you tug my dick in the middle of class. Like, it's only gonna go up. Just plain toast? Hell nah, man. Cinnamon raisin bread toast. That good shit. The most anime cringe? No. Most anime is not cringe. Look, it's down. New Attack on Titan is really good. Like, there's good, and then there's really good. And it's a really good. That last episode was delicious. Welcome. A young brooding soldier joins the ranks. Other good anime this season. I'd have to pull up my Crunchyroll to tell you, to be honest. Let me see. Fuck, I just did a new password too. I think that's it. No, hang on. There we go. World Trigger is continuing. That was a dope show from like 2 years ago. It finally started up again. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, got its second season, pretty good so far. Quintessential Quintuplets got a new season, pretty good so far. Dr. Stone got a new season, which is fucking great. ReZero got a new season, kind of slow so far, but I'm digging it. Jujutsu Kaisen next arc started off, that's been dope. Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai continues, it's doing okay. Black Clover continues, which has actually been pretty good. They made Asta into like a smaller, shorter, super jacked beefcake version of Asta, which is pretty interesting. Beyond that, there's Attack on Titan, and there's the other show you mentioned already with the kids, and yeah, that's it. Bring back Vinland Saga. I do love me some Vinland Saga. I'm gonna go make that toast, I think. I'll be back. I'm gonna make... Oh, I think Paige just got home too. So let me make toast and help with the baby. And then we'll continue with this level. Look who just got home! It's the baby! Baby got home. Come on, Nugget. Baby and toast. Okay, let us continue, shall we? I've never even considered playing Nioh because my friends talk so much trash on it. After watching Cowboy, decided to give it a shot, loving it so far. Bro, the only people who talk trash on Nioh are people that are garbage at this game. Nioh is challenging to even Dark Souls players because on top of everything else, you need to manage your ki and your combo chains. So you have a lot of people that like think they're good players because they managed to beat Dark Souls 1, and then they get a hold of Nioh, and Nioh ruins their shit, and then they're like, this game's garbage. Like basically you get like these really big streamers, people like Soda Poppin' or Asmongold or someone, and they'll try playing Nioh and they'll just like stay in high stance they'll sit in high stance forever and then do this and then try to roll and then be like, I don't have any stamina, this game's garbage. I probably got new spear stuff. No resounding lunge, no tornado. I got twisting spear now, though. That's good. It can be 120. I have it, it's locked at 60. That's pointless, don't want that. That's new. Yeah, the newer weapon skills are included, so I like that. I've seen someone get through the entirety of the first Nioh without bothering to use key pulls. That sounds painful to watch. Yeah, when they say complete addiction, they mean like, yeah, here, we're gonna give you everything. Okay, leave my expert pole dancing alone. That new move, like, feels like that pulled together this a lot more. Damn, yeah, I like that a lot. I think it's well optimized. Though I wish I had tornado. Ow. Come here. Silly Kappa. What's the next 100% walkthrough? I don't know. We don't have one on deck. Can't wait to not farm Daidarabochi, bruh. You're telling me? Check that out. The power of fucking cheat engine. First thing I did, I was like, no thank you. I'm not interested in having to do this. Max that shit. And then when I hit the DLC, I'll bump it up to the next level. We don't fuck with familiarity in this house. Thought there was a... Thought there was one over here. Yeah, there is. Dude, and the shifting tree. I got all my shifting things, so I don't need to worry about breaking down soul cores infinitely. I got all my Omyo and ninjutsu shit done, so I don't have to half play as an Omyo build just to be able to use Keikai barrier late game. Isn't grinding the fun part of it? For me, it's making builds. I mean, I'm fine with doing the grind once, but we did it. You know? This is gonna be making cool-ass builds for the game. I got some ideas for new builds that are pretty dope. Honestly, I'm probably gonna try and... I'm probably gonna keep a lot of the builds more toned down. So closer to, like, say, Dream of the Demon. Because once you get up to, you know, Wise and whatnot, the builds get so absurd. Whereas I think Demon's kind of a good threshold where it's like you can start getting builds together in Strong, but Demon is where like graces get introduced and you start seeing like the good shit. But to be fair, I mean, if we're talking Dream of the Demon, the only build that's really needed is fucking Benzai 10. Benzai 10 wins everything. But there are new, they did add in some new sets and shit, so I don't know, maybe there's something else on deck now that's better. They let you use cheat engine on a review copy? Aren't there any restrictions? The only restriction they told me about was no final boss, or Nightmare Bringer. I can't show Nightmare Bringer. You gonna mod Graces? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna mod Graces, dude. I said no Nightmare Bringer until after launch. I said okay. I mean, if they had said no cheat engine, I wouldn't have used cheat engine, but they did not, and so here we are. No, Otaku Maru's still in the game. I just can't use... So DLC, the third DLC has its own boss. They don't want me showing off that boss on stream yet. Which, I mean, everyone knows who the boss is, so doesn't really make sense to me, but that's what they asked, and so I will respect that. I mean, as long as you're not using cheat engine to get an advantage in a multiplayer game, I don't personally see a problem with it. You know, whether it's because you're replaying a game that you've already played, or you're struggling with the game and you need an advantage, or maybe you just don't want to regrind all the materials you already grinded out. You know, regardless of what the reason is, as long as you using cheat engine doesn't fuck with somebody else's experience of the game, I'd say go for it. Now, if this game had PvP, then it's a different story. At the same time, I mean, there's a lot of shit you can do with cheat engine that I don't personally agree with. Like, I could, you know, I could make my damage 10 million. I could give my guy infinite health. I could give my guy infinite stamina. But at that point, you're not even playing the game. I still enjoy playing the game. I just don't feel like grinding out weapon proficiency and gold and all that shit. So I added Merida, I added gold. Got my weapon proficiencies and... Ba-ba-ba-ba! Y'all can enjoy the ridiculous anime face I got. Anime brothers. Like, doesn't my dude look like a rejected anime villain? He's got like the weird eye tattoo on his forehead. He has the white and black hair streaks. He has the different colored pupils. I'm straight up a Naruto reject. My guy's the final boss in Boruto. You haven't met him yet. Let me go let the dumbass cat inside. When Paige got home and she opened the garage door, the cat ran out into the garage, and then he sits in the garage, and you're like, we're going inside, and he's like, no, I'm not, and it's like, all right, fuck you, we're going inside. And the cat just sits there, and then you close the garage, and then he hides around outside for about 10 minutes, and then he's like, oh wait, I'm by myself, and then he starts howling, and it's like, you're stupid. Tsunomo, what do I need for Tsunomoto? Yokai hunt. Oh, this mission. Yeah. Looks like he's gonna turn up in Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, he does, dude. Did you fill up? Alright, for this mission, there's a trick to this mission. What we gotta do here is have some lightning talismans and sloth. No. Yes. We got him before he could get away. Yeah, this is the version that's coming out the first week of February. Kappa. I think this was another one where they said it might crash. Here, I'll tell you the notes they gave me. Let's see. Known issues that are currently being fixed. Mouse cursor stuck on screen at all times, even when using controller. This is a major issue being looked into. Button pictures may not be displayed correctly. Ultra wide mode not working currently. HDR feature is displayed but not usable yet. The DLSS option is displayed but not usable yet. Progression in the game. The reason for these bugs is still being investigated. In the first DLC, the Tengu's Disciple, if you select to the east, the game shuts down. In the second chapter, Soaring, when you select Proceed to a new region, the game can crash. You'll be able to play the whole game starting today except the final boss from DLC 3 until launch day on 2/5/2021. Nightmare Bringer Otakamaru. Brown, 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 brown. What is Cheat Engine? Is it only for PC? So what Cheat Engine does is it looks at values in the game and it changed them. So the way, I guess, to explain how Cheat Engine works is when I was playing back in chapter 1, I would boot up Cheat Engine and let's say I had 1,000 Emrita. I would go to Cheat Engine and I would click search for value 1,000. And Cheat Engine is going to pull up a shit ton of numbers. Then I'm going to kill something in the game. Let's see, my Emrita jumps up to 1,000 and 1,050. I go to that same thing and I search. And I say 1,050, search again. And so it searches for all the values that were 1,000 to see what is 1,050 now. And it'll narrow it down to probably like 3 or 4. So then I'll kill one more thing. Now I'm at 1,080. I search next value 1,080 and it narrows it down to one number. And then I go to that number and I just change that bitch to like 999999999, and then the game gives me 9999999 Emrita. And then I don't need to worry about leveling up. I can just level up and enjoy playing the game. So it's about convenience. Now you could do other shit, like take your health and set your health to 99999. You could set your damage really high. Personally, I just want to avoid the grind. So I tend to, I'm a very, I guess you could describe me as a very vanilla cheater. Because I'm going to max out I'm going to, you know, like everything I'm doing is within the realms of the game, you know? Proficiency, these are my stats for 99. I'm not doing, you know, inflated damage values or anything. But at the end of the day, I still got here via cheating. This is closer, I guess, if you had to describe it. This would be like if you got a mod that was like, you know, all set to play through, like a mod that just gives you your materials that you need, so you can make your builds and whatnot. That's effectively what we've done here. We have gotten set up so that we can just push through into the various new game pluses, and then start, you know, making cool builds. You like Nioh more than Dark Souls? Yes, by far. Modern version of Game Genie. That's a good way to put it. Alright, we are going to use different weapons this time. I should put on some more Omyo stuff. Put on those two. You like Nioh more as a whole? Yes, I like Nioh more than every FromSoft Souls game. I like it more than Sekiro. I like it more than Bloodborne. I like it more than Dark Souls. I very, very much enjoy Nioh. Okay, and then as for my Omyo, what do I want with Omyo? I want barrier, talisman. Let's go 3 barrier. Let's go 3 arc yokai. I don't need extraction talismans yet, so maybe we'll go 5 and 5 here. One or two or both. I mean, I like Nioh in general, but 2 is the superior game. I think 2 is where Nioh peaked as a series. I think it's really good. You know what? I could fuck with Shinkigamis for some boss fights. I'll probably switch those around. Can you counter or parry? Yeah. Each weapon has its own unique parry. Like this is a, and then you can stab him in the back. Dual blades. I like the dual blade parry a lot. Dual blade, you can do this. Go boom, 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 boom. Going the wrong way. Yeah, we'll use split staff this run, just to mix things up a bit. That's new. I gotta set my skills up. I'm missing certain skills. Twin Phoenix 2. Oh, what do you mean disable? What was that? Phoenix 2. Ebb and flow. Unruly revolution, seesaw strike. Shin Crusher. Shin Crusher 2. More key. Is there any skill I don't have? What were the new, what was the new one? Changing Ways. Dragon Dance 2. So yeah, it's the special things, the difficulties. Dragon Dance, Unruly Revolution, Serpent Sweep, Radiant Moon, Shin Crusher, Ebb and Flow, Shock Stopper, Iron Kick. We're doing Twin Phoenix as our low stance now. No, let's do Iron Kick and then Twin Phoenix there. Fill the Void, Serpent Sweep. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we don't have Changing Ways unlocked yet, but we'll get there. Well, it's weird because some of the skills like Roar, I'm used to having Roar, but I don't have Roar because it's a hidden skill. When I play Souls, there's a sense of wonderment. Exploring the area and fighting the bosses. Never felt that way in Nioh. I mean, Souls, the atmosphere of a Souls game is better, I think, than Nioh. But I'm not playing Nioh for the atmosphere. I'm playing Nioh for the gameplay. And the flow of the gameplay in Nioh is like a fine cigar, while by comparison, Dark Souls is like a dirty black and mild you bummed off somebody at a gas station. Souls do have that atmosphere, though. I mean, I like, you know, I like Dark Souls, obviously. I'm a big fan of Dark Souls. Personally, I just think that the gameplay of Nioh is just that much better, though. Ugh. What do I put in my top slot here? Too fast. Use Omyo for buffs or ninjutsu for damage. I would suggest neither, to be honest. If it's your first time ever playing a game in Nioh, you're a lot better off gaining a good mastery of combat and the weapons, as opposed to being reliant on your ninjutsu as a clutch. If you've played Nioh 1, though, that's a different story. Because you already know that the game begins in New Game Plus. And so you want to get through that shit as fast as possible. PC will never get Bloodborne. Dark Souls is undeniably better PvP, whereas Nioh is more PvE oriented. Well, I mean, it's hard to not have better PvP when the PvP you're up against is non-existent. Like, Nioh 2 doesn't have PvP, and I don't know of anybody that actually looked at Nioh 1 and went, man, that PvP, it sure is fun. It was a broken, unbalanced mess. Which I don't think Nioh needs PvP. I'm fine with Nioh being a PvE game. You know, the time spent... Dark Souls needs PvP because there's only so much grind you can do from a PvE perspective of Dark Souls. Once you've beaten it, yeah, New Game Plus is going to add a little bit more challenge, but it's not going to change anything at a fundamental level. As you go up in the difficulties in Nioh, on the other hand, you start seeing new enemies, you start seeing buffed enemies, you start seeing different layouts of enemies, you start being introduced to new sets that you didn't have access to before, and new build possibilities. So the PvE grind loop in Nioh is just there. Like, there's stuff to do. There's stuff that can keep you busy. But Dark Souls didn't have that. You know, like once I have beaten, I guess a better way to think of it is once you have beaten a Souls game, like Dark Souls in particular, whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 or even Bloodborne, the only real reason to go through and do another playthrough of the game maybe is to try out a different weapon or a different build. And when it comes to builds, I think your build options are fairly limited. Like, I mean, yeah, there is, you know, I guess you could argue that a strength build with Fugs is different from a strength build with Great Hammer. But I think from a playstyle perspective, that the way Dark Souls is, that, you know, strength builds are all going to play pretty similarly. You're going to be a thick boy and you're going to smash. Whereas your dex builds, you're usually a little bit quicker on your toes. You strike faster. Your quality builds can usually be somewhere in between. And you have your magic builds and your faith builds. And, you know, especially on the note of magic, like, if you've played a pure sorcery build and then a dark sorcery build or a pyromancy build, like, they're all, you know, it's like different flavors of chocolate. You got your mint chocolate, you got your double fudgy chocolate, you got your cookie dough chocolate. Like, they're all chocolate, just with slight different flavors, you know. Whereas on Nioh, you have so much depth to your movesets of your weapons that a katana playthrough and a dual swords playthrough and a fist playthrough and a split staff playthrough are all going to be vastly different, because you have such you just have like way more build diversity that you did not have as an option before. So basically, I think that the extra build diversity, and that's just talking weapons. We're not even going into the various builds. Yeah, exactly. In Dark Souls, you pick a weapon, like your strength build, regardless of what armor choice you use and what weapon you use, you're probably going to be slow as shit for the most part. I mean, I guess you could argue, well, I'm using a crushing straight sword. Alright. You're still a strength build, but you're not slow, I guess. Congratulations. But we all know that. At that point, you're just disappointing yourself. Point being that Nioh's combat makes my PP hard, and therefore it's better than Dark Souls. Katana build? I mean, katanas are your jam. Katanas are your jam. Katanas are nice. Very straightforward, no nonsense. Personally, I'm a fan of like high involvement weapons. So Tonfa, split staff, and fist are probably my favorite weapons. They're all weapons that involve like near continuous button inputs to execute what you're trying to do. There ain't no time to fuck around. There's something like the spear. No! The spear is more like methodical. You know, by the book. Yeah, Switchclave's pretty. We can fuck with the Switchclave for a little bit. Assuming I have one that's decent. Let's see. Maybe not. 40. What level is this mission? Let me switch up. Let me check my Switchclave stuff. I think I have most of the Switchclave skills. Tranquil Edge. That's the parry. Otherwise, I have the blinding. Yeah, I like Tranquil more. That's new. Royal Erwin. Welcome to Booty Nation. Mortal Retribution is dookie. We're going Cyclone there. Mind's Edge will keep. And Kiboshi Kicker. Oh. Maybe I should focus on Switchclave with this build. Pelican Skull? Yeah, I'll be revisiting it occasionally, I think. No, god damn it. I was like, alright, I just gotta back out of this very slowly. Son of a bitch. Switch dancing. Yeah, right. So there's some. I gotta see something here. Is there not a exit end of combo? There's not. Okay. So infinite retro, empty retro. That's cyclone. Cyclone. There's that. And my transition. Add a key, celestial tosses them up in the air. I remember celestial retribution's actually like Dookie unless they fix that. Mine's edge, just reprisal is the back circle parry. Tranquil edge is the counterattack parry. Path of 3. Boshi. Lightning blade is my head smasher. That's the charge. That's what I was looking for. Skyward blade. Whirling blade, that one to reflect projectiles back. But right now we have... So that's almost like a parry. Like a light stance parry, and then tranquil edge and skyward. We just avoid using that. Then chain from low to mid to high and back, all in one combo. Yeah. No, I mean Switchblade is a really cool weapon. It's definitely one that I just didn't use a lot because I felt like you had to have. I feel like Switchblade is more of a new game plus weapon, I guess, because it works. It flows better once you have the stamina to execute it easily. Also, if I could +1 the weapon, I would get the B plus Constitution. Which are the DLC weapons? Fists. I really want to like spear, but maybe it's just not meant to be. Oh, hello. Terminus. Maybe me and spear just aren't meant to be together. I don't know. I mean, spear just feels so fucking vanilla. And I'm like, yeah, I should use spear. Spear will be cool. And then I actually use it, and I'm like, spear is boring. Why did I say I was gonna use spear? Like this attack, for example. That attack's cool, but I feel like it doesn't hit half the time, you know? Like, I kicked him, so like, look at that shit. I kicked him away. And then like half the combo just misses. Why? Why do you do this combo? Yeah, I think that's the problem, is I love all the anime weapons. The spear is not an anime weapon. Like, all the other weapons are these GME calls, you know? And meanwhile, the spear is like, I prefer safe day trading with the S&P 500. I have a very diversified investment portfolio that will pay rather moderate dividends until I decide that I am ready to clock out. And then meanwhile, you have Switchglaive, which is like, YOLO! And it's just going off. They're worlds apart, chat. I mean, you need more than some flip arounds. Like, that's like one of the biggest targets, and I still didn't hit the full thing on him. Call the Herd is kind of anime. Yeah, Call the Herd is like the only thing that feels even a slight bit anime with spear. Any chance on a build for Unworld? For Unworld. Build for Unworld. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. A build for Unworld. Unworld. You're talking about Unruly? What is Unworld? Underworld. Oh, just use the last build I uploaded. It fucking dunks on Underworld. I think I want to focus on Feral Spirit this playthrough. You play female character? I play all the characters. If you're asking, yes, I am partial to a good waifu here and there. Snake! do kind of like that attack. Nioh, do you like more? Nioh 2. Nioh 2 is... It's just a better game. They're not even comparable. Think of it like this way. Nioh 1 is a cheeseburger. And when I say a cheeseburger, I mean it is a burger, it is a bun, and it is a slice of cheese. Meanwhile, Nioh 2 is like that fucking smash burger where it's got the cheese and the double patties and the lettuce and the mushrooms and the secret burger sauce and some bacon and all that good shit, and you're fucking like, when you start eating, you just need to stay there, and then the only thing you can do when you're done is go to the bathroom and have someone else open the door because your hands are just covered in burger juice. That's the difference between Nioh 2 and Nioh 1. Not just a better cheeseburger, an infinitely better cheeseburger. Yeah, it's that Wagyu shit. Isn't there... Boom, 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 boom! Get fucked, nerd, LOL. Anime. What happened there? Oh, disappointing. There's always one. There is always one. Feel the power of feathers! You know, the crazier thing is, I only have 30 dexterity. You can do damage like that with 30 dexterity. Because feathers are fucking OP. Is ninjutsu no mo necessary? Eventually, yeah. They're really important to have. On PS5 will be getting Nioh 1 upgrade for free? No. Your Nioh 2 gets upgraded for free. Pretty sure your Nioh 1 doesn't get upgraded for free. I mean, maybe, but that sounds doubtful. You gotta get good, Nathan. Yeah, I farmed a lot. I farmed a long time. It had absolutely nothing to do with cheat engine. It was just farming. I mean, whether you want to double dip, that's up to you. I looked at it like this. The next game that I'm really interested in is Monster Hunter Rise, and that doesn't come out until March. So, it's not like I got anything else going on. And I already planned on playing a couple other things, like I'm going to start a Subnautica Below Zero playthrough. But like, besides that, I got Hitman, which I'm not really a Hitman fan. I would rather replay all of Nioh than play Hitman. I have some roguelikes I can play, but roguelikes are like a stream here and there, you know, they don't eat up a ton of time. I don't want to do a Hollow Knight walkthrough. Contrary to popular belief, I don't crave doing walkthroughs. I do them because I think they'd be helpful to people. Darkest Dungeon would be like a stream. I mean, Persona Strikers might be fun, but it's a Musou game. Musou games don't eat up a ton of time. Monster Hunter's great. Anyway, we're gonna do corpses and ice, but first I'm gonna go take my steak out so it starts getting room temp. That way when the stream's done, I can just jump and eat steak. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Alright. So, what do I want to do? Round of oaths, formal match. Corpse and ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are y'all asking? Cyberpunk? I'll wait till it has more patches. I'm gonna test the parries out here. What the hell is body swaps? There we go. Alright, that's fucking pointless. Is there anything I can take to replace that move? Body swap, LB and X, anything, any move. Any move at all. Like I'd be better off just not even having that ability. Oh, there we go. Resounding lunge. I mean, it's effective, but it's a really boring parry. Oh my god. I'm not even, you know what, I don't even need to fight y'all. I'm just trying to go over here and do this. Kill this guy. Good, yeah, it's good enemy diversity. Better than Nioh 1 at least. You gotta stop that. Kick. I can't wait till I get access to some of the spirits that I really want. How'd you get early access? I had to sacrifice a goat. Which really sucks, because it's looking like we're in for a great year, and now I'm down a goat, and probably gonna have to cut my own fucking lawn this year, not having the goats around. But I might be able, if enough people watch these streams, and I'm blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I'll be able to buy a new goat. For the new season of gaming, to sacrifice and get Monster Hunter Rise early. No! I don't want to die like a bitch. I say as I run away from the monsters. Take this. Lightning stickers. Wow. Like PC. I mean, it's the same as what I played on PS5, except faster with better frames. So, I like it. It's like asking somebody that likes banana splits how they would like a bigger banana split. Like, yes. I don't know anyone that goes, yeah, you know, I like Nioh, but I would prefer if it stayed locked at 30. Like, no. That is not a thing. Just don't mow. Mowing hurts the grass. The fresh cut grass smells the grass crying in pain. Yeah, but if the grass isn't cut, then my HOA bitches. I'm like, alright guys, listen. Clearly this man died. Now, I don't know which one of y'all killed him, but someone here is responsible, and we're gonna have to figure it out. Snake from the sky! Ow. Now, sir. Ooh. Do I have the thing yet where I throw them in the air and stab them? I don't. I'm playing on a high hertz monitor, but I still locked it at 60 for y'all. Because I can't stream at 144, so... Kinda pointless, right, bruh? Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, don't mind the fact that that entire combo missed. There we go. Boom. Like, that was the most unfluid kill, I think, ever. And that is exactly my problem with Spear in a nutshell. But I can do this. Man, I don't know. I like going surprise stabs. I'm gonna give you these presents. Hello, sir. Ow. What were you saying? Zoom in? Oh no, y'all are affected. Kind of fun throwing those things out. Oh my god, really? What is this, the whole party? You can block counter yokai, but you can't. Well, no, actually, technically you can parry yokai. I'll show you a yokai parry. If it tries to do it. Oh, this guy chooses to die like a bitch. But the next yokai who tries, I'll parry him for you. I don't remember where that one is. I think it's back this way. I'm trying to remember this one. Isn't he up on a roof or is he down below? Oh, this is like locks, I think. Yeah, ninja locks. There we go. Hello, Namahage. Come here. Ow. Okay. I know where we're at now. This music apparently made me eat 50 Rice Krispie treats. Bro, you're gonna have diabetes tomorrow. Those are just marshmallows. Like, you should not be eating those. Bum. Oh, I gotta grab this too. Rice Krispies are gross? What? Dude, they're just like marshmallow and carbs. What? I mean, gross from a health standpoint, sure, but for the taste? What? Hell no. Rice Krispie treats taste delicious. Fuck, I'm missing a Kodama. I'm missing a Kodama and I don't know where. I used a secret YouTuber code to play the game early. Fuck, who did I miss? I hate Kodama hide and seek, bro. It's probably like the start of the fucking level. Cabin near the blue crystal. So we got the one that was up top. Is there one in the cabin? We got the one that was up. No, there isn't one in the cabin. That's the principal gear. I'm gonna put that on. I'm the principal. Oh shit, it's heavy as fuck. Never mind. I don't want to be the principal anymore. Don't want to be the principal anymore. I wanna rock. Oh, Trident Vajra. Yeah, let's put that on. How about that? And then how about Sahoya? Yeah. And then you want some non-vodka? We'll do that. Alright, sure. Oh, fuck. Agility C can eat my entire bum. Where are you? Yes, sir. I'm looking for a Kodama. Are we agility? No, we're a beast. Okay. This asshole. Bro, everything has respawned. Except we're not any closer to getting a Kodama. I need this open. Like, I needed this shit open like yesterday. Oh my god, these guys. Chat, where did we miss? Oh my god, we're almost at the start of the level. We're looking, we're cruising, we got our Kodama radar on. No, we got the guy at the left. Let me get some more speedy scrolls. I mean, honestly, I don't even know why I'm worried about Kodamos. I just feel like I have to get them. No, why am I clicking boons again? Seven of 8. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Yo, no Kodama there. Then we go in this way. Right? Like, you can't just afford to leave one Kodama by itself. Right, max level. You can't go past 300 until you unlock higher difficulties. And so when I unlock strong, I'll be able to go to like, I think strong is still 300, and then demon is like 450, and then wise and Nioh is 600. Or it might be 450 wise, or 450 demon, 600 wise, 750 Nioh. Oh no, I gotta look into it. Oh, where is this Kodama? Listen, all this is PC. So I guess technically it is an alt. I know it's at. I just remembered. There's this side path that you would ignore 90% of the time you're playing this level. But it has a... Oh, is it not? Is there not one over here? Oh, what? I thought it was over here. 300, 400, 400, 500, 500. Yeah, so I need new difficulty. Look at that. What the fuck? What is this? Corpses and ice? Let me see. Kodama in the first Dark Realm, corrupted Yokai area. We got him. Leave the Dark Realm and proceed on the main path on the right side of the wooden stairs leading down to the bridge. Kodama behind the bridge. Oh shit. Really, guy? Alright, from second Kodama shrine, go up the stairs, into the balcony. We got that. We got the one in the corner. We got the one by the staircase. In the building to the immediate left of the third shrine? Wait, in the building to the immediate left of the third shrine? Inside? Somebody mentioned a Kodama inside a building. Oh, fuck me, bro. I think I know where it's at. Ugh. Let's see this one. There he is. There he is. I didn't even see the Kong vs. Godzilla trailer yet. I mean, until it's like... Until I can, like, watch it from home, I'm not going to be able to see it anyway. Guys. That was a Yokai parry, the guy who wanted Yokai parries. Ow. Yeah, dude, theater industry is mega fucked. I'll watch. I'll pay money to watch it from home. You ain't getting me to go buy a movie ticket and pay $25 for popcorn and a soda to have to listen to some asshole be on their phone. Nope. Nope. I will watch movies from home. Thank you. Anyway, let's wrap things up here. I want to go make some food because I'm hungry. But we'll be continuing on with this soon. I might mix things up tomorrow. But we'll do more Nioh PC. So, y'all have a good night. Thanks for checking it out. And I'll catch y'all soon enough. Peace.